So, good evening to all. So, my name is Dr. B. Prakash, Assistant Professor in Chemistry, Department of Physics, Ratnam College of Arts and Science. I am going to teach you this year's allied chemistry. So, in today we are going to discuss about fuel gases. So, we may all know about fuels, right? So, in this class we are going to discuss about the types and what are fuels, what are fuel gases, and what are the types. So, that is what we are going to discuss in this allied chemistry class. So, first, what is fuels? So, we know that fuels, it is any burnable substance which produce heat energy while we burn it. Okay, so that type of substance are called fuels. So, these fuels, the capacity of these fuels can be defined by the calorific value of each fuels. So, basically these fuels can be classified into two types. One is primary fuel and second one is secondary fuels. Primary fuels which occurs in nature, fuels like petroleum, coal and natural gases. So, those are the things which comes under primary fuels. And the another one is secondary fuels. This is derived from the petroleum product like petrol, diesel, kerosene. So, those are the things which are derived from petroleum. So, these are comes under these secondary fuels. Okay, so, basically these fuels can be classified, these secondary fuels are classified into further three types, that is solid fuels, liquid fuels and fuel gases or gaseous fuels. So, these are the classification of secondary fuels. First one is solid fuels. Solid fuels, we know that wood, coal and charcoal. So, these are the things we are used for heat energy. So, these are comes under solid fuels. And the another one is liquid fuels. So, we may know that the petroleum product, that is petrol, kerosene, diesel. So, such things are comes under or classified as liquid fuels. And the third one is fuel gases. So, that is the important fuel among all these three fuels. So, we are going to elaborately discuss about these type only in this class. So, these fuel gases it contain several advantages when compared to the other fuels, that is solid fuels and liquid fuels. Before we are going to discuss about that, first, what is the need for a fuel that is very essential. So, the first one is it should be obtained, it should be cheap and easily available, because if it is in affordable price means we can only afford it, right. So, that is why it should be in cheap and easily available material. And also the main purpose of using these fuels is heat content. So, these type of fuels must produce high heat content. So, that is also one of the need for a good fuel. And the another one is yields. Okay. So, it should yield little as possible. Okay. So, a fuel which does not produce any byproduct means which can be act as a good fuels. Okay. So, that is also one of the need for a good fuel. And the another one is odor. So, while burning that, if it produce any offensive odor means it does not be a good fuel, right. So, a good fuel, it does not make or does not produce any offensive odor while we are burning that. Okay. So, that is also one of the need for a good fuel. And the another one is undesirable byproducts. Okay. So, the good fuel, it does not produce any undesirable byproducts. So, these are the needs for a good fuels. Among all three classification of secondary fuels, that is solid fuels, liquid fuels and gaseous fuels, these fuel gases or gaseous fuels which has more advantages, which also fulfill all the needs for a good fuels. Okay, so why we are using these fuel gases largely? It is because of it fulfills all the needs for a good fuels. Okay, so that is these fuel gases which can easily burn. Okay, so for example, let me take LPG, or the gas that we are using for home cooking. So it is easily burned, right? So that is one of the advantages when we compare to the other fuels. And another one is it doesn't produce any residues while we are burning that. So it is also one of the advantages for fuel gases. And also it doesn't make any smoke. So we may notice that while we cooking in our home, our LPG, it doesn't produce any smoke, right? So these type of fuel gases, it doesn't produce any smoke, so that's why it acts as a good fuel when compared to the other solid and liquid fuels. And the main thing of a good fuel is it is produce high heat content. That means that heat content is defined by calorific values. So a good fuel, it must contain high amount of calorific value. So all these fuel gases which has good and high calorific values, so that's why it is better when compared to the solid and liquid gases. And the last one is complete burning are possible while we are using this. That means it doesn't produce any byproduct or any ash like compounds. So it is also one of the advantages for fuel gases. So these are the things about basic things about fuel gases. So and these fuel gases also certain classifications like nature gas, water gas, semi water gas and Kober gases. So we are going to discuss those classifications in our upcoming classes. Okay, thank you.